Oh, yeah. I ain't got no more. Oh, you're good. I just got back too. I won that first game. I picked the ball off, took it downfield, scored. Overtime. Took the ball downfield, kicked the field goal in overtime. He took the ball downfield, missed the field goal, and then I won it. And then this other game I played after that, I got destroyed.
Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
want some
all
chips,
the
baby?
responsibility he has, and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, now we got to move the chair and everything. Yeah, that first game I did. I'm stuck on here. My
the first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame.
You got to let me move so that you can move.
From MetLife Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You got bad timing too. Come on.
Return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
There you go.
Football 101.
Are you good now?
If you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
You need my help with anything else?
Special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them
even with all the mistakes. Couldn't believe it.
Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A nice run there.
I just kept plugging away and plugging away.
Second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Yeah, we need more of those productive exchanges between me and him.
They'll run now with Brown.
What?
This one across the 30-yard line.
What?
It'll go as a gain of 11. Raiders having
what are you
a
talking
first
about?
down as well. Well, one unit I know
Where's
you
the
want
phone?
to watch is that offensive line. If they
I don't have. Oh, it's on the pillow.
Like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in
What'd you think? I got him, took it or something?
So far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
Well, I don't know either. You don't know. Shit.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The 4-time Pro Bowler Herman Moore, his first grab of the game.
How old's your little one now?
Twice.
You guys got a little girl. How old is she now?
He was the game plan. When you had to line up against Detroit,
I remember when you guys adopted her.
Circle him.
That was cool.
Find a way to stop him, and rarely do teams get that done.
They go with Brown. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down, it's Brown. Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
Almost gave it back to
comes
him.
along and scoops it up.
Look out, Jimmy Bean.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now throwing on first down and completing it. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's Cunningham. And his pass incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Cunningham looking to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, Quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks.
Seems
How
like
about the protection
ago.
detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On first down, it's Cunningham. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Brown, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
On third down, Brown. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jerry Rice there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field to score on the opening drive.
They never do they?
CD, that call, it took some guts.
They
it's
grow
not
so
like they were at
fast.
the 1-yard line.
It's
They
like
had some
blink and
distance
they're
to go.
not a baby
They certainly
no more.
did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there.
He's 3.5
We're going to
years
be
old.
unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us.
I remember when I brought him
you
home,
never
he
know
fit
which
the
way
palm
we're
of my
going to
damn
go.
hand.
We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Oh, a hot one on the RPO there.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Here we go! Pittsburgh! Woo, woo! Jam, 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 jam! Jam!
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for the Giants. 62 yards. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
I still ain't scared.
Not quite the success
I did try it. I should have swatted that
this
shit
one
instead
goes
of going
for
for
3
a pick.
yards. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
See, next time I'm not going to try to go for the pick or play the ball. I'm just going to swat
The
that
last
shit.
run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Hey, watch it, watch it. On your team. Let's walk. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Yo, let's go.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Is it just me, or does this Bo Jackson look
In
like he
need
didn't
of
know
a
where to go
conversion
there for
on
a second?
3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. On 4th down, Cunningham. And that is
Caught it, did he?
He's got it for a giant touchdown. Calvin Johnson.
I reacted just a split second too late and
As
hit
they are
him
now
just
on the
a
board
split
here in
second
the
too
first
late.
half. Well, that's about as
Otherwise,
quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone
He
has a
won't get
section in
that
their
again.
playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower,
Yeah, he did.
bam, right to the receiver,
That's some lucky
successfully
ass
for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield
it's
as fast as
90%.
possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Never get that time back.
This is Brown.
Time for that bonding.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Giving you left, telling you what they don't want to do.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Some of that
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cunningham. And it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. But now it'll be 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's going to get down to the 33-yard line here.
He was
7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Cunningham now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. This is caught. Gronkowski. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll run now with Okoye. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll give it here to Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in
no,
front.
go drink your sippy.
See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve
more
this
chips?
for the final
Yeah, I'll
moments of
give
the
you more.
second quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I'll let my special teams handle kickoff.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return.
Is that what you wanted, sir?
To the 25-yard line.
You need your sippy fill.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Cunningham to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. From the gun on third down. Cunningham.
Oh, come on, Ronnie Lott. You got to take them,
that
bro.
one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
That's bad timing on the ball hawk, too, on my part. Speared his ass. Get out of here with that shit.
Now Jan Stenerud on for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and plunge it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room
Did he catch that?
to get
Sure did.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On first down, Brown. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
To throw on second down, Cunningham. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Man open, Rice. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Cunningham now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. Now Cunningham tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Keith Bullock.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes.
I was late on the throw.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Wrong.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave them looking at a 4th and 1.
Wide open, though. He ain't going to punt.
Pat Shurmur, he's going to roll the dice. His guys are going on 4th down.
We got 4.
On 4th down, Cunningham.
Whoa, yes. Good morning, America.
Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line.
Right.
That's not necessarily easily done. So I think
finally, it's somebody else getting sacked from 4th down, not me.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Slant there. I see Bullock
7
lurking
yards
over there.
on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Cunningham now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. The tackle by Brian Dawkins. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Let's go. 6-yard. Check 53. Get that quarterback.
On second down, here's Cunningham. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jim Brown, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
Like
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
You want some more, or you want something to drink yet?
The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is 2.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down.
From the gun, Cunningham, flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Cunningham. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back in.
It's a ball game, folks. Did you eat all them? Here, let me help you. Here you go. You want some more? Yes? No? Maybe? Alright, there you go. Now look at this mess you're making here. You going to clean all that up? Or do you expect me to do it? Look here, you little termite. You've got a 5-foot radius of your eating area. What's today? Friday? I'm already two wins to the good on Weekend League. I usually leave myself, what, 5-6 games to grind out on Sundays? It's about my normal here lately. I don't know, last Sunday I was cutting it close. I had to grind out like 7 wins on Sunday, which could make for a long day if you don't win consistently. You know what I mean? And then, like, my play is so up and down sometimes. One game I'm playing like I'm about to win the championship, and the next game I'm playing like a freaking noob. Like I'm just a scrub who just walked off the bench, you know what I mean? So, hi you. I got to take 5. I gotta go change a poopy butt. I shall return. you, but what you gonna do with it? I could give it to you, but what?
From up top next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, we were already excited for this game. And then before the contest, you and I are down on the field outside the white lines.
Yes, we were following the rules.
Now, you know what? I think this is the first game I've played against the Josh Allen. Like, no kidding.
Snare it one-handed with your off left hand. So now we're really ready for football.
No gloves either.
No gloves.
No gloves. Not like what the guys are wearing playing the game now. But wasn't that a whole lot better than that time we were down there? And I got the coffee spilled on me when I got nailed by the punt returner.
That happened to the Vikings, right?
Yes, a much better job of being heads up this time. Thank you for the notice.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Mike Buck 2. Ready.
That'll be caught by Rice. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
An all-pro in 8 of his 9 NFL seasons. It's Jim Brown with it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
Shut you with the flag. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't begin. Don't get nervous. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Yeah. Right.
Looking to throw on second down. Cunningham. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Get off me, bruh. Red, I hope you saw that.
Touchdown, Oakland.
Oh.
Rob Gronkowski. 54
Hey, we got a blue, red, and green.
As his guys are able to
Well, I hope she saw that.
here in this opening quarter.
Well, he threw like 3 guys off in there. That was freaking sweet.
And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Let's go.
What did you buy, sir? Don't leave me hanging, brother.
Mike 40. 180. What we got?
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen.
Warren Sapp.
And he goes down.
That dude is a monster.
Really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Wait a minute there,
Excellent
Bubba.
pressure
What
up
you doing?
front. Nowhere to go with the
see
football.
your boarding pass, buddy.
Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Allen to throw it. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He put Lamar Jackson
three
in.
on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Just for that run play.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
What's the matter? You didn't trust Josh Allen to do that?
On second and 7, Jackson. They set up the screen to Peyton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Tight right. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, tight.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Brown 80. Middle. Tight right.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, nice.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Burnt him.
From 8 yards out, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. It took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on fourth
just have
down.
to rub
but
that
hey,
barbecue
not only did they
seasoning
get
on
the
me.
first down, forget about that. They got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get
Say to
enough
my
yardage
handful
to
of
get it
barbecue
past the
chips,
sticks
came
and
over
pick
here
up
and
the
wiped his
first
hand
down?
off on my arm.
Instead, they go for the end
I
zone
love my
and
son
get it done
sometimes.
with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Willis.
I seen him lurking me, and I was like, oh, I can get it in there. I can get it in there.
Gronkowski,
And I could not get it in there.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not
Mr.
his
Green,
best ball. And
you
I
ain't
think he
told
knew
me what
this
you
was
bought
trouble
yet.
the second it was leaving his hand.
40's Mike.
Don't you worry, I'm going to come find out.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 52. Kill.
They'll run on first down. Peyton And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs
After I
before
made that
games,
one badass
make sure
play
you run
too.
and jog with your offensive line
got
in
that
pregame.
touchdown.
Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second down now, Peyton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Down 80. Check 52, come on. Check tight, check tight, check tight.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
To throw on second down, Cunningham. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On second down, it's Brown, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman. And nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now a carry for Brown. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, Walter Payton, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On first down, it's Cunningham. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. On first down, Cunningham. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Cunningham to throw. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and... That's caught. It's Gronkowski for an Oakland touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Prater for the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Close game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Allen. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Allen now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Barn burner.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Officially a
He's
gain
making
of just
sure he
a
got
yard
that.
there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Hey, I would have done that too, though. That was a smart play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Willie Lanier, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The first carry for a Raider legend in their L.A. years. Here's Bo Jackson.
You got the chips up there. You took them with you.
Just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
To the air, Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
He took the points, Coach.
17-14 lead.
Smart play.
Touchdown here in the opening drive.
It's always a good idea to take the points in weekend league, I'm telling you.
As they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Cunningham. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Man open, Rice. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's
Give
just
him a
put that in our
first down,
pocket.
15 yards that time for the Raiders. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Running right, here's Brown. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
52's the mic. Ricky.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham.
Damn it.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by
That might have
Jalen
screwed
Ramsey.
me.
And he'll take it
I can't
across
stop more
midfield
defense, I'm in trouble.
and down to the 48-yard line.
Fudge.
Well, that's a drive killer
Talk
right
about a
there.
bonehead
Not a
throw.
really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
On first down, Payton. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Check 50.
Here's Okoye, and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Still in this
Raider
game,
defense not give it in. They'll try to hold once more on third and goal. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This Raider defense not give it in. They'll try to hold once more on third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Walter Payton, his second touchdown of the night. The Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Cunningham. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
52's the mic right here over there.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Johnson's got it complete. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers.
Game's over. Ha! I had to make him look good on the way out, didn't I? Alright, 2-2. You win some, you lose some. Just the way it is on Weekend League. Alright. Time to go see what Mr. Green bought him for honor. First, I gotta run in and get a drink and switch my broadcast over to something else. I shall return.